back to my channel and thank you for stopping by. So today's makeup look is actually going to be another holiday look, but this time we're going to focus on berry tone. So it's going to be a berry merry holiday tutorial. I know that's a corny name, but I think it's kind of cute. But yeah, we're using a lot of berry tones on the eyes. I made kind of a lip cocktail to come up with this color and I absolutely love the way it turned out. In this tutorial I'm going to be using my Smashbox Masterclass 3 palette because I haven't used it in a video in a while and I get requests to do looks with it, so I used it. So if you have this baby, you picked it up for the holiday season, then break this thing out. If not, then use whatever you have that is similar to the shades I'll be using. We're also going to be using one of these gorgeous NARS dual intensity shadows. Like, ooh, incredible. I need all of them. But yeah, I'm really digging all of the holiday looks, like the ones I'm creating, the ones everybody else is creating. I'm just loving all of the holiday looks. So I want to keep the ball rolling and create another one. I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment as usual. And yeah, the rest of this video is going to be voiceover, so I hope you enjoy it and I'll talk to you later. Bye guys. Hey ladies, so we're going to start off with the eyes today. I'm going to prime first with the Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer. So you just pop a dot of that on your eyelids and under your eye and you just blend it out with your fingers. This is a really great eye primer. It definitely keeps your shadows on and it kind of adds a little bit of concealing to cover any veins. Then we're going to lay down some tape at the corner of our eye just to get that sharp, crisp, clean line that we like for our looks to have. So you basically just stick it on the back of your hand to take off any excess stickiness and then lay it down at the corner of your eye. So we're going to be using the Smashbox Masterclass 3 palette today. So we're going to jump into the nude side of the palette and we're going to take the shade Nude on an E40 brush. We're going to blend this all over our crease as our transition color. Even though we're using plums, we are going to lay down some browns as a kind of neutralize the look and keep it still looking not too crazy, if you know what I mean. So we're just going to blend that through the crease to make a nice blendy color. Then we're going to take this shade called Sumatra. It's a nice deep brown on an E25 brush, and we're just going to define the crease with this brush. So you're just going to take it through the line of the crease on that E25, and it's going to make a nice crisp line through the crease, but still not too harsh. We want everything to be nice and blended for this look. So you just want to run that through the line of your crease to create a nice definition and kind of depth inside of that crease. So you just blend it back and forth, and then I'm taking my E40 brush to blend all of those lines together so that it's nice and seamless. And then once that is done, we're actually going to pop a little bit more of Sumatra on the outer corner just to deepen up the look a little bit more, make it nice and sultry and kind of balanced so we don't have too much of that dark color in the crease and nowhere else. It's really going to balance the look. So you just want to pop it on that outer corner and then kind of fade it in. And now we're going to take a clean E25 brush and we're going to blend these two shades called Violet and Papaya. This is what's going to give us our nice like pinky purpley berry shade. So we're going to take that and pop it on the inner and outer corner and then lightly run it through the crease. We're gonna do that kind of halo effect that I love so much. So I'm gonna pop it on the outer corner, then the inner corner, and then kind of lightly drag it through the crease to meet up in the middle. And that Sumatra shade is going to blend into it nicely. We will eventually redefine it, but yeah, we're just gonna pop this on the inner and the outer corner, and you can build it up until you like the color that you have. I built it up a little bit more because I wanted it to be more pigmented, so I just kept like kind of layering those colors. And now we're going to take this amazing NARS dual intensity eyeshadow. This is the shade Callisto, I think it's called, and it's just a beautiful kind of shimmery purple taupe color. So I'm just going to pop that on the very center of the lid with a concealer brush, and this is just going to make the eyes pop so nicely. It brings like a whole new look to the eyes. Then I'm going to take Sumatra on a domed utility brush and just run it through the crease again just to redefine it and make sure that those glitters aren't flying everywhere from that lid shade. Then I took this diffuse crease brush to blend out any harsh lines that we might have had. And now I'm going to take this shade called Naked, which is just a nice matte cream color, and I'm just going to highlight the brow bone with it quickly. Chose a matte one because we've got shimmer going on in the lid, so I wanted to keep it nice and balanced. So we're just going to quickly highlight. Now we're going to tightline our eyes with my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner. Same thing I use to tightline in every single video. You guys know the deal. So you're just going to run that along your upper lashes in that waterline to kind of make them look thicker. Now we're going to do a nice winged liner with my bestie, my favorite thing ever, the NYC liquid eyeliner. This is seriously the best eyeliner ever. I don't think I'm ever going to use another one in my life, but that's okay because it's amazing and it's like $1, so I'm cool with it. So yeah, we're just going to do a nice winged liner. Then we're going to go ahead and peel off that tape so that we can apply some mascara, and as you can see, you get that nice crisp clean line. So now I'm going to curl my lashes with my e.l.f. lash curler. I've become like a ritual lash curler. I never was a lash curler before. But yeah, now I'm going to coat my lashes with the Too Faced Lashgasm mascara. Just a quick coat to prep for falsies. You just want to make them nice and black so that they don't look weird against the falsies. And the falsies we're using are the Red Cherry number 43s, the same ones I used in my last look because I'm kind of obsessed with them at the moment, but they are just so gorgeous, so I definitely recommend them. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to prime with both the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and the Hourglass Veil Primer. I take the pore minimizing one through my T-zone to kind of minimize those pores, and then I take the Hourglass one on the rest of the face to smooth out any imperfections. And now I'm going to use my MAC Matchmaster Foundation with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over the face. It gives a nice medium kind of semi-matte coverage. So if you want something a little more dewy, I would definitely recommend to go with another foundation, but I do really like this one and I definitely recommend it if you're into that kind of finish. So now I'm going to mix two concealers. I'm going to start with my Maybelline Age Rewind, and I'm going to cover my dark circles with that. And then once that is covered, I'm going to take that Bare Minerals Stroke of Light concealer and I'm going to use it to further highlight under the eyes and then also highlight the rest of the face. This isn't that pigmented, so you can't really cover your dark circles with it, but you definitely can highlight and illuminate your face with it. So I like to mix these two. And I'm going to blend that all out with my beauty blender that we used before. And this always takes me forever, so let's wait a second. And then once that is done, I'm gonna set it with the highlight shade that comes in that Smashbox palette, but obviously use any color or any powder that you have that you like to set your under eye concealer with. And I'm using that on my Real Techniques contour brush, which I've been loving for setting concealer lately. Now I'm gonna contour with the contour shade in the palette with my Sigma F05 brush, which I've also been loving lately, even though I've always loved this brush. But yeah, I'm just gonna contour the hollows of my cheekbones, up around my temples, a little bit around the nose and under the jawline. Same old places we usually do. And now for blush, I thought NARS Sin would be the absolute perfect blush for this look because of the plummy berry tones that we're using, but be careful because I always forget how pigmented this thing is and I always end up putting on too much. So I popped it on the cheeks with an F40 and then I actually went back with a clean brush just to kind of dull it down and blend it out a little more because I went a little ham with it at first. Now to highlight, I'm going to use MAC Cream Color Base in the shade Shell on this Real Techniques, I forget the name of this brush, but yeah, I'm just gonna pop that on the high points of the cheeks and blend it out with my fingers, and this stuff is like mega glow. It is so gorgeous. I absolutely love it, and it's kind of a pinky tone, so it goes with the family of colors that we're using in this look. So we're just gonna pop that on all the high points of the face. Now to move back to the under eyes, I'm gonna take that L'Oreal liner again and use it on my waterline to kind of make a little bit more of a smoky effect on the lash line. So we're just gonna line the waterline with that. Now we're going to take Sumatra on a flat definer brush and kind of press it into the lower lashes to further smoke it out. I don't want to use a black to make it too harsh, but I did want to use something dark, so I chose that dark brown on that flat definer brush. And then to smoke it out, I'm going to take the violet and the Peony color on a pencil brush, mix them together, and then buff out that Sumatra color under there. That's really going to tie into the berry tones that we have going on for the look. So we're just going to blend that out nicely, and then once that is done, we're actually going to highlight the inner corner. I forgot about that part. So I'm going to take the shade Flirt and I'm going to pop that on the inner corners. This is a really nice pretty shimmery shade, so I'm going to pop that on the inner corners, then coat my bottom lashes with some mascara so that we can finish up the eyes. Now we'll move on to the lips after this step, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm going to start with lining my lips with the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Coco Loco, and this is basically just your normal brown liner. It is like reddy toned, but obviously it would be if it's a lip liner. But yeah, I'm just gonna line my whole lips with that and fill it in. We're going for kind of a berry lip, but a more neutral berry lip, I don't know, but I wanted to make kind of a lip cocktail. So I first lined it with this brown liner, and then I went over top over top of it with my Maybelline Color Elixir in the shade Vision for Violet, or I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, and I basically top that off, and then I use my finger to blend it in and kind of mix those two shades together. And then I kept like mixing it and then layering it and then mixing it and then and then layering it until I got the perfect shade that I wanted, and it ended up coming out exactly how I imagined it. So I was really happy. But yeah, just keep layering and blending with your fingers. You can use a lip brush if you want, but once you do that, you're basically done with the look. I hope you guys liked it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I love you so much, and I'll see you at my next one. Bye guys.